Hello Beauty Squad, it's your girl TT. Welcome back to my channel of all things life, love, and beauty. I hope you all had a great Christmas. I hope Santa brought you everything that was on your nice and or naughty list. But as we wrap up the year, boy, I tell you, it's been a lot of, reflecting on, what's been purchased, what hasn't been purchased, or what has actually been the best of the best for 2019. There's definitely been a lot of really good makeup releases this year, and I think I said in my eyeshadow palettes favorites video for the year, I bought 11 palettes, so I am just so proud of myself for that one, because that is such a feat. The way that, considering the way eyeshadow palettes come out, it seems like every day, every week there's 5, 7, 10 releases, and you just got, if you can get them all, great. If you can't, pick and choose the ones that you feel that you have to have in your life. And I've said a couple of times, most of this year, I went into this year knowing that I wasn't, going to spend as much as I normally would on beauty products, and not including skincare, but just makeup, in general. And I did pretty good this year, I'd have to say. And 2020, I'm doing the same thing. And there's a lot of releases that I want. So maybe the beginning of the year, there'll be a lot of makeup purchases for me. There's a lot of good palettes coming out, that I want. I'm just kind of like, I'm going to wait on those. And even some that have come out recently, I'm like, I can wait on those. But I'm going to go into 2020 with that same thought of only buying really what I have to have or what I need in my life. But I was watching Mel Thompson's video on beauty consumerism, and there are questions that are asked of how much makeup you purchased, what influenced your purchases this year. And I'm like, oh my God, I am so going to do that beauty tag, because I think we all need to see it as we wrap up the year and we go into the new year. The new year's a time for us to really kind of put those goals, those objectives in place, that vision board up, and, start documenting, everything that you planned, for the year, myself, included. So I'm going to give props to Mel Thompson, and I know she got it from Jen Love's Reviews, and there was another lady, 90s, I can't think of her name right now, but she actually started it. So I'm going to link those videos, below, and so you guys can check them out as well too. So we're going to go into some questions today about, the current existence of beauty consumerism, and beauty questions that I get asked all the time. So before we get into that, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It's been a good year. Thank you guys all for the love on my videos, my comments. Let me know what you guys want to see. It appears, reviews, do very well on my channel. So I definitely, keep those coming, for you guys. So don't forget to shout it from the rooftops. Tell your family, your friends. I got to go watch TT. Hit the little bell so you know when my videos are uploaded. Thumbs up, thumbs down. All that good stuff that we did this year and we're going to take into next year. So this video is going to be a few questions on my makeup journey. So stay tuned. My makeup journey actually for this year. Stay tuned. Let's get these questions started that everyone, I'm sure, wants to know all the answers to. Question number 1. How much do you spend a month or a year on makeup? When I watched Mel Thompson, her former name was Puffin's wife, and I really, really like her a lot, her and Kelsey Brianna J. And she gave an astounding number of what she spent on makeup. I want to say, it was either last year or this year. It was $15,000. And I was like, oh, okay. And I know I've never gotten close to that, even though I love what I do. I love makeup. I love beauty. And I know I've never spent that much, because that's buying a little bit of everything. But what I will say is I've been Rouge, VIB Rouge at Sephora for years now. I've never not been Rouge. And I know for Rouge, you need to at least spend $1,000 a year. And I'm going to say this year, if I had to put a number, and we'll just back it up and go to last year, 2018. If I spent $5,000, which led me to 2019 and not spending, that much. So I would say probably this year, if I'm going to include makeup, skincare, and even, replenishing items, probably about 2,500, 3,000 easily. I mean, you figure that's not hard to rack up a couple of Pat McGrath palettes. That's $250, right there. And so, yeah, I would say probably this year, if I spent 2,500, 3,000, and I'm still unsure as to how I spent that much considering the palettes that I purchased, but I did buy other makeup and I did try a lot of skincare products this year too. So there's that. But to say a month, that's really hard because there are some months when I don't buy anything, at all. And then there were some months where I bought a bunch of stuff. So I would say probably 2,500 to 3,000 this year on makeup. Question 2. Do you ever feel guilty about how much you spend on makeup? No, I absolutely do not at all because I need it all in my life. Number 3, do you get FOMO related to makeup releases? FOMO is fear of missing out. I'm going to answer that and say yes. There's been a couple of times, couple of releases that have come out this year that I just completely passed on. And I was like, I should have got it, but I didn't. So yeah, I do feel that way sometimes. And the good thing is I really haven't let it get the best of me. So, but yeah, I do get the fear of missing out. And then once I don't get it, and then if someone or it gets a couple of bad reviews, I'm like, okay, all right, then I made the right choice. That's my justification. Question 4, do you purchase or keep items simply because they are limited edition? No. No. And I am not a fan of limited edition either because I found, and MAC has been notorious for this, for limited edition, and a lot of other brands are now doing that too. And because you'll get it and you'll like it, and obviously, it won't be around, so you'll buy a couple, and then, 6 months or 9 months from now, they'll bring it back out again. So I stay away from limited edition items. I'm not even interested in those. Question 5. Would you be willing to pay more for a sold out product online? I have for items that are not makeup related. I have, but for makeup, no. If something was sold out online and I found it someplace else that was a few dollars more, yeah, I've done that. With makeup, no, I haven't done that. Question 6. Do you wish you could spend more or less? Definitely less, which I've done this year. Again, if I spent $2,500, $3,000 on makeup, that's pretty low for me considering I know I've spent several $1,000s a year on makeup. So, but there are times when I'm kind of like, do I spend more than I should? Not lately. Not lately. So I don't wish I could spend more. Sometimes I do, but I think I'm just at a point now with me in life. I just want to do other things. I want to travel, I want to see the world. And sometimes, I'd rather do that than buy makeup. Okay. Question 7. Do you feel compelled to buy something when you see it in someone else's collection? Yes, my girlfriend Andrea, she has a couple things. She's a MAC diehard, and I used to be. But a lot of my basic products are still MAC, and she has some things. I'm like, oh, I need that. So, oh, I want that. So yeah, because she's a big makeup person like me. Of all of my girlfriends, she's definitely my biggest competitor, you know, as it relates to makeup, and I know she has more than me, and she has some things that are discontinued that I try to buy of her, but I can't, so she won't let me. So yes to that. Do you buy more during the holidays? No, I do not. There's been a lot of releases during the holidays, and I can't say I bought a damn thing during the holidays. I really can't say that I did. So that's a no. Have you ever hidden a makeup purchase from family or friends? From my husband? Sorry, Chocolate, but yes, I have. He'll be like, you got more stuff? You running out of room in there, TT. Oh my God. So there were times when I've snuck some stuff in the house. I absolutely have. Makeup, yes, because for a while there, like I said, last year and the year before, it's like I bought everything that came out. And it's like, it did seem like every time you turned around, I was in Sephora every day for something. Every day for something. So I am guilty as charged on that one. Number 10. Do you have more than 10 products in your collection that you have not used in over a month? Yes. I even hate to answer that question. But yes, I definitely do. Yeah, there's several things. And as often as I try to rotate things on a weekly basis, it's, yeah, I mean, I'm looking at palettes that are over there that, palettes alone, there's more than 10 that I haven't touched. So yeah, I hate to admit it, but yes. Number 11, have you ever been pressured to purchase something you cannot afford or did not need? No. That is definitely a no. I don't feel pressure to purchase anything. I don't care what it is. Makeup, clothes, handbags, shoes. No, none of that. Something I could not afford or did not need? No. No, definitely not. Number 12, do you purchase makeup for collector reasons? No, because as I've said, makeup, as much as I love it or we all love it, adds no value. And 5 years down the line, most makeup is not, it's expired and it's not going to be worth anything. So no, I don't collect it. And I know some people collect, you know, Pat McGrath palettes or Natasha Denona palettes. No, absolutely not. Definitely not. And number 13, in your makeup journey, have you become less or more consumeristic? So, and here's the best question. Number 1, which was how much do you spend in a month or a year? And then number 13, in your makeup journey, have you become less or more consumeristic? And I've definitely become less. And I'm going to continue on that trend because makeup releases happen daily, weekly, and I know for me, I could buy a lot of it if I really wanted to or I had to have it, but I choose not to because now I feel, you know, sometimes I'm at a point where everything is starting to look the same. There's so many releases, there's so many highlighters, there's so many, you know, eyeshadow palettes, which we all love eyeshadow palettes, and I'm just trying to get through, hit the pan. I just want to hit the pan on something, which is, you know, I'm not even close on some items, but I've definitely become less in my makeup journey. As much as I love makeup and I still will go to work every day with a full face of makeup every day, but you know, again, I need to hit pan on something. The only thing that I replenish regularly is complexion products, foundation, and you know, concealers. I mean, even then, I still have a few to choose from, but I still only use probably a handful. So my journey is becoming less because there's other things that I want to do with my money. And don't get me wrong, I love making, you know, YouTube videos for you guys and your comments and your feedback, and it gets me motivated, which is why I try to talk about other things on my channel as well too. But I love makeup, and I'm always going to be in love with it, but I'm just not going to buy everything that comes out. That just is not going to happen because I would never, there's just no way. Where am I going to store it? Where am I going to put it? Is the question. And even as, Chocolate says, you'll find somewhere to put it, TT. You have space for everything. But I've definitely become more conscious of my makeup and my purchases. And I'm proud of myself, and I'm proud of this journey, for that. And we'll see what 2020 brings. As I've already said, there's a couple things coming that I know that I'm going to get already, and I can't wait, to get, those products. But I'm trying to not spend as much, and we'll see what 2020 brings. My vision will be clear for 2020, as all of ours, will be. And as I become less, it doesn't mean that at some point it may not, be on the uprise, again for me. But, we'll see. Very, very interesting, fair questions. I think we should probably all ask ourselves, in the beauty world, because again, as much as I love it, and I know we all love it, we can't buy everything. We can't afford to buy everything. If you can, great. If not, then it's okay. That fear of missing out, it's okay. It's quite all right. So let me know what some of your beauty goals are for this upcoming year. Do you plan on spending, like $3,000 like I did, or more like, 15 like Mel Thompson, did? Let me know. Are you guys becoming, less consumeristic as it relates to makeup and beauty? Because there's just so much. How do you pick and choose, what you buy? How much do you spend in a month or a year? Inquiring minds want to know. So let me know what you guys think. Comment down below. Give me your questions. Bring it on. And until next year, your girl TT is out. Happy New Year, all.